Okay, the next part we're going to do is the hood. So once again, we're just going to copy the base, and we're going to move it down to the bodywork. So one thing I did forget to do last time was turn down the subdivision. Turn it down to 2. So let me just hide those things. And then let me turn down the subdivision. There are some shading problems that we need to tighten up the rims, but that's nothing that we can't solve quickly. Yeah, so just do that and it looks fine. And I totally forgot that, but if we had the subdivision down, some of these issues here we wouldn't encounter them. Same with up here. But honestly, that's fine. It's not a problem. I'm just gonna line that up again because yeah. Anyways, that's okay. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna crank this up to 3, and I'm gonna go to the base and I'm gonna turn it up to 6. Now I'm not actually gonna turn it up. I'm gonna leave it at 6 in the I'm gonna leave it at 4, sorry, in the viewport to save us time, but I'm going to turn it up to 6 for render, even though it won't be visible. But for this, what we're going to do is we're going to turn it up to 3 for the render and 2 for the viewport, just so we can, like, it causes less lag when we're working on the model, but it'll look sharper. I mean, not like sharper, but it'll look smoother in the final render. So we're going to rename this to hood, and we're going to do the same thing, turn it down to 2 and the render up to 3. And we're going to basically just get rid of everything that isn't hood. Let's see, get rid of that row of vertices, and alright, so just get rid of that for now. And let's see in the blueprints, get rid of that, and then that. Well, actually, yeah. See that I didn't actually follow the hood as nicely as I could have. Yeah, we're just gonna fix that problem. Easy. Get rid of that. These lights can go. And then we're gonna put that in there. And then everything below it can go. Alright, and now all we have left is this hood. Cool. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add the shrink wrap and select the base. And then that's all good. We're going to recalculate the normals by selecting that. And then we're just going to line it up and actually make sure that everything except for the hood is deleted. So we're going to line up the actual hood with the blueprints now. And then we want to line it up with the other panels. So in the reference image, we can see how big of a panel gap there is from the hood to the front bumper. So the panel gap is actually pretty big because I guess it's a moving part, lifting the hood up. So leaving a somewhat big panel gap makes sense. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to quad wrap it. So we can go all the way on the ends like that. And then what we're going to do is zoom in here. And then these three, we're actually just going to merge them at the center because that keeps the curve instead of making it tight. And then let's hide that up here. And then we're just going to draw the rest of it with the knife tool. And the reason we want these is because when we add the solidify modifier, it makes the edge of the solidify sharper. But yeah, that's the hood. And then this solidify modifier, let's remember the settings. So negative 0.003. And then only rim, just to save us time on the rendering. And then when we turn on the matte cap, we can see because of the shrink wrap, the reflections from this panel to this panel, they pass through smoothly. And just to show you what it would look like otherwise, if we turn the shrink wrap off, you see, it's not smooth. Not like with the shrink wrap on. Anyways, that is pretty much the hood actually. That's all we have to do. Easy peasy. Yeah. Move on to the next one now.